Hey there, it's Pete, GCI Turf. Hope you're doing well. I was asked a question today by a gentleman. When do I start my lawn care program on my Tall Fescue? Well, it's been my experience that most folks wait entirely too long to start that process. They'll wait until after it warms up and they're outside in the yard, then a light bulb goes off and they're like, oh, it's time to do something to the yard. Well, by then you've kind of missed the boat on a few things. And what I mean by that is pre-emergent. So what is a pre-emergent? Basically, without getting too technical, a pre-emergent is it's a product, a liquid or granular you apply to your fescue that is going to create a barrier somewhat. And that barrier is going to not allow a seed to sprout and tack on to the ground and root and germinate. That's what pre-emergent does. You're proactive. You're catching the weed pre-germination. A lot of folks get that confused with post-emergent. But the difference is one catches the weed after the fact, after it's come up. You can visually see the weed in the yard. You would use a post-emergent herbicide to control that weed. Well, we are much more proactive than that. We like to catch the weeds before they germinate. One in particular being crabgrass. If you've ever had crabgrass in your yard, you know what I'm talking about, because that stuff is the devil. I'm telling you, it's a nightmare to try to control crabgrass post-emergently. Yes, there are options out there that can do it, but it's so much easier to prevent it. So we're going to take our philosophy with our lawn care program that we've been operating for about 15 years, and we have put this into an academy, GCI Turf Academy. And what we're going to do is teach you how to put pre-emergence down on your yard, teach you how to fertilize your fescue, teach you how to spray fungicides on your fescue, teach you everything you need to know to give you a nice fescue yard. So when should all this take place? Well, today is January the 30th, 2018. Our first round of pre-emergent is going to go down during the month of February. Well, Pete, it's cold out. The ground's froze or whatever. Well, it doesn't take but a few warm days for that crabgrass seed to germinate. Once it has germinated, your pre-emergents are not effective. It's because we didn't catch it pre-germination. That's why we get the pre-emergent down early enough so that it's in the ground. Remember, it has to be watered in to work. So you need to get it down early enough before rain, let it water it in, create the barrier, and then you're protected. Let's talk about cost. Well, you can go out and buy you a bag of granular pre-emergent that's impregnated onto a fertilizer or whatever. That's all great. It will work, it will do fine. But let's talk about cost alone. Liquid pre-emergents are cheaper. Inside the academy, you're going to have access to a 5-pound jug of pre-emergent. Depending on the size of your yard, that pre-emergent could last you years. And when I say years, I mean years, for $65. So in that 5-pound jug, that $65 is going to allow you to treat 5 acres of tall fescue. Yep, 5 acres. That's a lot for $65. So you do the math. I don't know how big your yard is, but let's just say you have a 10,000 square foot yard. Well, you can do that 4 times equals an acre. That's 20, is my math right? 20 applications you can do of pre-emergent for $65. Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that is pretty dang cheap. And I know your next question is going to be, well, I don't have a sprayer. I don't own a lawn company. I'm not going to go buy a permagreen to spray 3,000 square foot yard. I get it. I've already taken care of that. I've already fixed all that for you. Inside the academy, I'm going to put you on a sprayer that will work with a sprayer nozzle assembly that I designed myself. I created it myself so that you can effectively and efficiently spray your yard with any liquid product you want, including this Pre-Emergent. So what do you do now? Well, in the description, you're going to find a link to GCITurfacademy.com. What you need to do is go in, pay the $49 for the whole year. That gets you access to the membership. Once you're inside, you're going to browse around and see the different products. We have fertilizer and we have all kind of things. And for you guys that are already in the membership, all the post-emergent products for weed control and the fungicide products are going to be loaded up sometime this week, so keep an eye out for that. Once you get inside the membership, you browse around. The first thing you need to do is you need to pick out a sprayer. There are two options for a sprayer. One's $119, one's $199. Free shipping. I've worked out a good deal with these folks to give you free shipping. So they're going to send you your sprayer. You also need my sprayer nozzle assembly. Once you get that, you put those two together, you'll get a video and I'll teach you how to calibrate it. I'll show you how to use it, and it just opens up the door for the DIY guy in a serious kind of way. You can spray fungicides, you can spray biostimulants, humic acid, you name it. If it's a liquid product that's designed to go in a fescue yard, hey, you can now spray it really, really fast. My yard's about 17,000 square feet, roughly. I can spray it in 13 minutes. So go to GCITurfacademy.com, pay your $49, get your membership, and then dig in. It's endless options for the DIY guy now that wants to put liquids on their yard and wants to save some money in the process. Once you get your membership taken care of, you're going to get an email, and in that email it's going to have a document, and it's going to itemize out the entire year, what you need to do, when you need to do it, and along the way we're going to teach you about it all. Each time you buy a product, you'll get a video teaching you exactly what to do. And remember, the Pre-Emergent, it's about that time now, and in the Pre-Emergent video I'm going to show you exact rates, the rates that we use in our own lawn care program. That we've been messing around with these rates for 12, 14, 15 years. So the rates are very important. It's very crucial, the timing and the rate. You have to get that right with Pre-Emergent. There's just no other way around it. So I've taken all the guesswork out of it. So once you purchase that Pre-Emergent inside the academy, then you'll get your video to show you how to mix it. It'll go through all the math with you, every little last detail you need so that you can prevent that crabgrass. Take it easy.